Big Sales National Football Show. Please hit the like button. Appreciate y'all coming aboard as you always do. We may or we may not get Bruce this day, okay, because they're having weather issues down in Tampa. So we'll keep you updated on that either today or tomorrow. So we'll give you the skinny on that. Tone's working on it, so hopefully we're able to get whether or not he's coming on today or tomorrow, but looks like potentially tomorrow. So until then, please hit the like button. We're talking and getting a good sense of where teams are right now as they're getting ready for the July training camp. I'll reset AFC East, North, South. I still got the West to do, and we're going to get to the NFC here in a second. But I do want to throw this at you. So this morning, Marcus Hayes was talking to Birds 365 guys and talking about culture, the Philadelphia Eagles. You guys are not under the pretense that you really think that they cleared it with Darius Slay, that Matt Patricia was going to be hired as a defensive coach by the Eagles. Do you think this is the Sixers? Only the Sixers do that shit. Hey, James, what'd you think of Doc? Yeah, because you know what James Harden's done his entire career. He's an excuse machine for his failures. Coach, team, even though everybody's giving him max deals. James Harden had his own time that he wanted to do shit in Houston. The owner did everything. It was on James Harden time. He ate his ass out of the Houston Rockets and went to Brooklyn, picked up his bat and ball and moaned and cried, went there, didn't like that situation. Then he went to Embiid, and he went to that organization. James Harden is a cesspool of failure excuses in his career. Someone else instead of accountability. It's probably why he doesn't win, because he doesn't take self-criticism well. Seals Lamar's best season throwing was 3,100 yards. Koshu, isn't that the year he won the unanimous MVP award? Act like those are really good numbers. Didn't he not lead the – hey, so you're telling me he had 3,100 yards that year and he led the NFL in touchdown passes with 33 of them? And the team went 15 and what? 2? Or was it 14-2? I forget. I'm just, dude, I'll give it stats. He was the unanimous most valuable player that year. Unanimous. Nobody in the NFL media or nobody on the planet thought he didn't have a better year than Mahomes or any of those other guys. He was a unanimous MVP. Dan, so what's your point? Lamar's more accomplished as a quarterback than Jalen Hurts is. That's my point. Dan, you hate Lamar. I don't hate Lamar. You guys are all asking the wrong questions. You don't listen very well. You just don't. No one's asked the most important question. Oh, no one's asked the most important question. Yet has only one playoff game. Okay, Cody. So you're under the pretense then that you think Nick Foles is a better postseason player than Dan Marino, and he's a better quarterback than Dan Marino because he's won a Super Bowl. Is that correct? He thinks that Nick Foles is a better quarterback than Dan Marino. Solid take. Solid take. Well, Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl and Dan Marino didn't. Okay. Yeah. No, you are saying that. The only thing Lamar has, dude, quite frankly, honestly, it's a dumb debate. Because Jalen has one season. That's it. Let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. Give him a chance to build his resume. Maybe he has a unanimous MVP year. Hey, his year was just as good as Carson Wentz's season. Difference was Wentz finished up winning a Super Bowl and helped the team win a Super Bowl. So let's wait and see how it plays out. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Oh, no, that's okay. No. Yeah, it's dumb. Jalen is better. Okay, we'll see. All right. And wait a minute. So, get this. Hey, that Cooper Rush game, man. Shit, when Lamar has to go through Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and Joe Burrow and going through Cooper Rush and, I mean, what is it? Miles Davis or Davis Mills? I forget. Which is it? I don't know. And the Kenny Pickett and the Andy Dalton run, pretty tough run there. Keep the faith, guys. Biggest competition in the NFC East is Dak and Daniel Jones. Go get them. Hey, just to reset, AFC East, Dolphins 4, Patriots 3, Jets 2, Bills 1, Bills winner. Jets do make the postseason. I got the Steelers 4th, the Browns 3rd, the Ravens making the playoffs, Bengals winning the division. AFC South, I got the Colts 4th, I got the Titans 3rd, I got the Texans 2. Yeah, I think the Texans pick it up. I got the Jags 1. Who has more games? Who has more games played the last 2 years? AFC West. The Raiders 4th. Broncos 3rd. I don't know. I can't wait to see this. I don't know. Hey, Colin, I think the Texans might be nice this year too, dude. Jamison, I'm not answering dumbass questions and debating them. I'm not. I didn't ignore it. Yeah, wait. No, I ignore stupid ass questions. Yes, you're right. I do. Yeah. Yeah. You're right, Jamison. I do. I ignore dumb questions. I'm not getting in a debate with people who just will make chicken shit and make it look like chicken soup. I love you too, Jamison. It's all good, dude. Isn't it great, though, Jamison? The one thing that we can all say, hey, right, Tone? You know the coolest thing about sports? We have a wonderful debate. Our favorite teams, our favorite players, who we think is this, who we think is that. End of the day, nobody's butthurt at the end because you know why? We're not like the people who talk politics, who assassinate your character. This is about sports. Don't get butthurt over sports. It's a great passion that we all can agree or disagree on. End of the day, we're all sports fans. My job and my number one job here is to sell sports. Any way, form, or fashion is to sell sports. And I love it. And I love our debates. Okay? I want you to know where I come from. I come from selling sports because I have a passion for it. We all do. Republicans, Democrats can sit in a room and we can talk about it. I can't get in a room with a person who's a Democrat and Republican and talk politics with them. You know why? Because I do not see their ideology. I just don't. And nor do I want to debate that because you know why? I don't care that much about you when we're talking about those things. I have my own way of seeing shit. So do you guys. Right? Seals can dish it out, but he can't take it. Yeah, that's right. That's why I've been doing this for 100 years. Hey, you see that, Tone? Keon goes like this. Seals can dish it out, but he can't take it. I've been dishing it out and taking it for 34 years. What are you talking about? Ben's right. F the politics. Let's go. Hey, got the Broncos third. What's the Sean Payton and Mike McCarthy? Why hey. Hey, Tony, Mike McCarthy and Sean Payton, who's a better coach? I don't know. Same win-loss percentage almost. Postseason records kind of the same. Yeah, Sean Payton. is making $20 million a year in Denver. Whew. $20 million a year. For what? Couldn't do shit without Drew Brees. What makes you think that guy's a good coach? I want to see him do it with a guy who was a complete train wreck last year. Sean Payton is a slightly better coach than Mike McCarthy. Okay. Well, that's kind of like a low shelf, isn't it? I don't know. I got the Chargers making the playoffs and in the 2-hole. Here's why, and I know this, you'd go, Sills, you're taking the Chargers over the Broncos. It pains me to do this. I think it's really close. But, dude, they got so much talent with the Chargers. I think a shitty organization and a shitty coaching staff, and I think there's just too many good players on that team not to get to – I'm just saying, I think a really good coach could take that team and win a Super Bowl. That's a Super Bowl team. Dude, Derwin James on one – oh, my God, he's one of my favorite football players on the planet. I love Derwin James, and he's a Knoll. Dude, that guy's the closest thing I've seen to Ed Reed. He can flat out play. He's a hitter. That guy's one of my favorite football players in the league. He's like Cam Chancellor a little bit. Dude, they are great. They're packed. They're loaded. I just think they got a really bad – I mean, dude, if the Eagles ran that organization, they'd have 2 Super Bowls already. They'd have 2 Super Bowls. There's so much talent. Tom Telesco's done a really nice job maneuvering and going around the family, the Spanoses. The Spanoses are a shithole family, man. They're terrible. I mean, do you understand that the Spanos family is the only family in the NFL? And by the way, not personally, I kind of know them a little bit, but I'm talking running the team. This is about the business side of it and football side of it. But do you know they're the only team in the NFL that doesn't own their own stadium? They're the only team in the league that doesn't own their own building and get the benefits from owning a building. The Jets share with MetLife. I mean, the Jets are business partners with the Giants at MetLife. The Chargers are the only organization. They pay $1 in rent. This is a true story. The Chargers pay $1 in rent to Stan Kroenke. Kroenke's the guy that stroked the check for that SoFi Stadium. He's the one. And I guess the concessions half the concessions go to the Rams during a Charger game. Jesus, criminy. That's ridiculous, man. I got Kansas City, but I got the Chargers winning a playoff seat, and I got Kansas City winning the division. So I got Bills winning the division, Bengals winning their division, Jags winning their division, Kansas City winning theirs. The wild card teams are Ravens, Jets, and Chargers. Now we get over to the NFC. Do you guys know that CBS thinks that the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the NFC East this year? Big Sills didn't say that. Facts, Ben? Facts? What are you talking about, facts? Big Sills' opinions, dog. What's some facts? Do you guys know that CBS has the Dallas Cowboys winning the NFC East and has you guys only winning 10 games? Not me. I'm not saying that. I'm not. They think they think the Cowboys are their team to beat in the NFC East this year, not you. I don't know where are you going with that? Let's just before we look at the NFC here, CBS thinks that the Cowboys are the team with the they think it's 49ers, Cowboys, and Eagles this year. And I'm like, where in the world do you think, who has the better quarterback of those 3 teams? The guy in Philly. Who's the better coach of those 3? I don't know. I hate all 3 of them. Who's got the better defense? Niners. Who's got the better roster? Eagles? Niners? Where do the Cowboys have an edge? Where do they see? I think they put that list together so they could get clicks because Cowboy fans and Eagle fans got pissed off. See, it's a great dynamic. You know the greatest thing that you have going in the debate between the Cowboys and Eagles? You'll always get a reaction. You know why? Cowboy fans are delusional. Eagle fans are irrational. Hey, Tone, am I right? This is what the media does to Eagle and Cowboy fans. The Cowboy fans are delusional. Every year they're delusional. They're going to win a Super Bowl. They're going to win 100 games, and no one's going to beat them. And they get knocked out and bounce in the first round. Eagle fans are rational. We're going to go undefeated. No one's touching us. We got the best quarterback to ever play in this league. I don't give a shit what you say about Tom Brady. My boy's the best. Okay? I don't give a shit what you say. Our stadium's the best. Our food's the best. Our cheerleaders are the best. All that shit. We got it all here. Nobody touches us. Nothing. And you can't. And it's like being at my dinner table with my family. You don't have an argument with Italians at a dinner table because the only guy that wins is the guy who screams the loudest. The guy asked me about the facts, and you're like this. What facts? Who gives a shit about the facts? When you're in a conversation with a Philadelphia Eagle fan, who gives a shit about the facts? Who's the loudest? He wins. Sills, where are you coming off with this Lamar thing? He was unanimous. I don't give a shit what you got. Quit on his team. My guy was right there to the end. He's a harder worker. He represents. I know, but, he's unanimous. Beat all Pro Bowl, all pro, I don't care. Delusional Cowboy fans, irrational Eagle fans. And what you do is you put that on a piece of paper, and the media uses it against both of you. And so everyone's going like this now. 10 wins, Eagles. Hey, CBS. You know what that stands for? The crap broadcasting system. You'll always be, I'll never watch a CBS game again. I'm going to stream the shit. I'll never support CBS again. Joseph. Joseph goes, Sills, you're catching on. This conversation is occurring in some corner in South Philly. Sills is protecting Lamar for Tone. Dude, you must not understand who Tone is. He don't give a shit about anything but outside the Philly area code. He don't care about that. He's another one of those guys. His dad. These guys are like Xander's family. Dude, you guys have heritage fans. Your dad, your cousin's dad, your sister. Gives a shit about the Pistons. The Pistons. That's why you never hear this debate. When I throw something out about Philadelphia, you know what you never hear? Yeah, well, Sills, that team over in Las Vegas, they lose like that too, like the Eagles. You never hear that because nobody cares. People are going, I don't give a shit about the Raiders, the Rams. I don't care about any of that. Who cares? Well, the Commanders, Sills, what I just tell you, only time I care about the Washington Commanders is when we play them twice. Other than that, I could care if that place is on fire. Right? Niner fans obsessed. Yeah, but but there lies the difference between Niner fans and Eagle fans. Right there. Eagle fans don't give a shit about the Niner fans. They don't give a shit you got your quarterback killed. They could care less. 49er fans are going to reach across the country and go, we would have beat you. We would have beat you if we had our quarterback. We would have beat you. People in Philly are going like, what's that tool doing? What, I mean, seriously, what's that tool doing? Don't worry, guy. You get your shot again. Don't worry. The heavyweight championship belt will get an opportunity to go back to you. Hey, you get another shot at the title. I'm going to give it to you. Don't worry about it. That time's coming. Week 14. And you could bring your overhyped coach and Brock Purdy into the building, and we'll all have binky night. Everything will be good. Still, did the Eagles win the Super Bowl exactly? Well, let me ask you this, Niner guy. Did you finish up your season with Christian McCaffrey as your quarterback? Yay or nay? Hey, here's how the 49ers started and ended their season. With one play Trey and McCaffrey at quarterback. Hey, wait a minute. Think about this. You go on a 12-game win streak. You start the season with one play Trey Lance, and you finish the season with Christian McCaffrey as your starting quarterback. What do you think the chances of you winning an NFC title game or getting to a Super Bowl are? Good or bad? Who was your quarterback in the final series of the season for the Niners? Well, okay, it was my running back. What? Dude. Excuse me? Yeah, it was a running back. Are you running some sort of wildcat, or are you running Barry Switzer's wishbone? Because if you're not running Barry Switzer's wishbone, having Christian McCaffrey as your starting quarterback at the end of a game in an NFC title game, I can't think you really were in that game. Oh, man. Yeah, they were running. Dude, the Eagles beat the Niners up so bad by the end of the season. Think about this. You guys were running the wishbone. Wait a minute. I didn't think about that until now. The Eagles beat you up defensively so bad. You were running Barry Switzer's wishbone at the end of the year. 3 dudes coming downhill. Oh, man, that's a way to win. That was Dan's Super Bowl since his Eagles shit the bed. And now they're my Eagles. Okay. No. It only took 3 plays to take you. Hey, Niner guy. Unfortunately, it only took 3 plays to end that game. Usually, most teams play a 65-play game. You play 3. I don't know what else you want me to say. Niner, I'm here for you, for your therapy. I'm here for your therapy, okay? See, most teams run 65 plays. You ran 3. I'm here to help. If you want me to knit you a pillow or a whoopee or something, I don't know, dog. Dan, you lost the Super Bowl. Here's your bird chicken wing. Oh, man. Seals is here for you, yes. Condolences. Here lies Brock Purdy on an assassin's bullet known as Hassan Reddick. Holy game. Yeah, we're staying here. Look, here lies Brock Purdy at the hands of an assassin's bullet known as Hassan Reddick, the defensive edge rusher. We say in Heavenly Father's name, pray for this man, for he was hit like a lightning bolt because nobody was there to protect him. He didn't have the roof on his car either. Hey, we're here for you. in Heavenly Father's name. Amen. Shanahan made Brock Purdy look like David Carr. Yeah. Oh, man. Dude. Purdy Bennett. Let me get to the NFC side here now. Let's do the NFC here. Brock Purdy chicken wing night, week 14. Yeah, it's called Hassan sauce. Really spicy. Stings the nostrils. Yeah. So you got the guys in Philly coming down the links. They got to go going down the stairs. Hey, you want a turkey wing? What kind of sauce you got? Well, I got the Hassan sauce, and I got the not-so-good sauce, Kyle Shanahan sauce. How come Shanahan sauce isn't very good? Because it's plain. What about the Hassan sauce? Just take your arm off. Hey, you put this Hassan Reddick sauce on your wing, you're going to need arm surgery. Thought the Niner fans were tough. Cosmo, how could you think 49er fans were tough when they serve cheese, brie, and caviar at games? They don't serve hot dogs. They're gourmet hot dogs. They're like some sort of like weird bun too. Like a brioche bun. It's not a bun, dog. I want a hot dog bun and a hot dog. Okay? A hot dog. Serve hot dogs at Santa Clara. They don't serve hot dogs there. They serve weenie dogs. They serve little weenie dogs. You want a hot dog? You look down, you go, that's a weenie dog. I want a hot dog. Dan, besides how the Eagles' success has been, what tells you more about Philly as the whole Eagles of today? And did you prefer the Broad Street Bully days? Gang Green Day, I like what they're doing now. I really do. I love the whole corporate organization and what they've done. I'm learning now, again, their culture and why. We talked about it. We started it. Like I said, you look at Josh Harrison, how he has not made one decision that's worth a shit. Okay? And then you look at the Eagles and how all the decisions that they've made, every one of their coaches since Andy Reid has had a successful run in Philly. Joseph goes, they got hot dogs on sour bread buns. Sour bread buns? I want my hot dog a little burned, not those little weenie dogs. You see, when you get a hot dog at the 49er games, they give you one of those little hot dogs that look like they're like this big. And they put it on a bun, and you're like, that's not a hot dog, guy. My thumb's bigger. Give me a hot dog and a beer. We don't have beer. We have wine. Nobody drinks